Hey guys, Chris here. We're once again at Dallas Auto, my local Audi dealer, where we bought both our Audi A4s. The next Audi A4 will be in the next video, that's delivery of that car. But here we have my colleague's Audi A4, the car he took delivery yesterday. So if you want to check that video out, please click the link up there in the right corner. That's the delivery video of this car. But now we have the car clean, ready for delivery. We're gonna go through the car in detail. I'm gonna show you guys the exterior and the interior of the 2018 Audi A4 Avant. So first off, this gray metallic paint is called Monsoon Gray. It's a different gray color than what you get on the S-Line. So this is an Audi A4 Sport. And Sport gives this car a bit different details on the exterior. You have that side skirt down there, and then you also have the front fascia with, you know, a bit more aero pieces here, this spoiler here, and then you have these matte satin chrome details, and then you also have the matte satin chrome grille here. And I'm just gonna open up the door here just to take a step outside. It is very cold outside, so we're gonna stay inside, but this is what the front end looks like. It's very clean. So the grille there is basically what you get on an S-Line, but the side vents there are a bit different. I think they look, you know, sporty enough, but more elegant than they do on the S-Line. And if you get the ordinary, the non-sport Audi A4, a lot of these bits will just be black, and I think that's just a bit bland and not very pretty, just a bit boring, looks a little bit cheaper. And this car also has the LED lights, not the matrix LEDs, but the LED lights. And the daytime running lights on the LEDs looks like this. So you have this upside down L shape there, and also here on the bottom part of the light you have that upside down L shape. The xenon lights, which we have on our Audi A4, will be a bit different, so I'm going to show you guys that in that video. But for reference, this is what the LED lights look like. And you know, it's a very pretty design, very sporty. Audis are a bit more restrained than other cars, but well, it's still a very pretty contemporary design, and it will stay modern for a long time when you compare, you know, Audis to Mercedes and BMW, in my opinion at least. And this car is also equipped with these 5 double spoke 17-inch winter tires. In summer, this car is equipped with 18s. We'll do another video on that in the summertime, but well, it is February, so summer is still a few months off. And more of that, you know, that sport kit here on the side, this side skirt looks very pretty. And this also has tinted windows, as you can see from the B pillar and back, all the way back here. A very dark tint, actually, much darker than what I have on my XC90, if I'm not mistaken. Might be the interior lighting here. Color-coded door mirrors, and you also have the blinkers here. A very cool detail. And you have the satin chrome piece around the windows. I think that's a really nice detail. And you also have the satin chrome roof rail, a very nice detail. There you have the antenna. This has DAB+ radio, and so this is what the car looks like from the side. And then you have the rear, and since this car has the LED front lights, it has the dynamic blinkers. Let's see if we can put on the blinkers and see what that looks like. Put on the blinkers. No, we have to use the hazards, I think. So let's go ahead, press the hazards button there, and there you can see the dynamic rear blinkers. And since this is a European car, these are amber and not red. If you get this car in the US, these blinkers will be red, but they are amber here. Let's go ahead, and that's what it looks like on the door mirrors. And then on the front lights, this is what it looks like on the headlights. Let's go ahead and turn that off again. Right there in the center. So this is what the rear looks like. This is a 1.4 TFSI gasoline turbo engine, 150 horsepower, meaning this gets a single exhaust there on the left side. and no exhaust there on the right side. And you also have this cool satin chrome strip there, you know, just finishing off the look on the rear of the car. So that's the exterior, and let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. So before we step into the interior, I want to show you guys the keys. So this is the newest style Audi A4 key. We have one key there, and we have the second key there. We have all this because these are dealer tags. Very simple, lock, unlock, and then you have the boot release. This car does not have keyless entry, only remote entry. And then you also have this, which is a remote heater, very practical for winter time. And Audi also do this via the app, so there is an app for this car, so you can just hit the app just like on Volvo, but it also has this key which within like a given distance you can hit this button and then you can preheat the car, which is also very practical if you like to use that instead of the app. So let's go ahead and open the car because I have locked it. This does not have electric folding mirrors. Unlock, there you hear the unlock button, and then the car is now unlocked. We're just going to place the keys right there in the center console, and this car is equipped with the brown leather package. So let's start with the doors. Soft touch plastics up top. You have this aluminum trim here, which is quite cool, and then you have a metal grab handle. You have black, I think this is like a leatherette or a faux leather door insert. And then you also have the contrasting armrest here, which is in the same color as the interior. And then down here you have the Bang & Olufsen speaker grill, because this car is equipped with the Bang & Olufsen premium audio system, which is the top tier audio system in the Audi A4. So I'm very excited to hear what that sounds like. And then you have this brown interior, which is really, really nice. Let's go ahead and adjust the seats. This car is also equipped with power electric seats. This car actually has a lot of options because this is, you know, the base Audi A4, and everything you see here almost is a la carte. Sport seats, this car is equipped with, comes with the sport package, but the electric seats are options. This does not have memory function. I'm not sure if that was available or if that was just very expensive. But it has this brown leather, which is very beautiful. And this leather, even though this is the cheapest grain of leather, it is very nice. And smelling this car, Audi do have a special new car smell. My new XC90 does smell very nice, but to be honest, Audi new car smell might be the best new car smell out there in the business. You have the sports steering wheel here, which is also very nice. I like that it's hollow here on the third spoke that down there in the middle, because I like to hold my hand there while driving. And you also have more of that aluminum trim. This has the rubber winter mats. There you have the armrest, also in the same color of leather. And I really like the contrasting theme of this interior, which is black and brown. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of pure black interiors, so having this, you know, contrasting color is very nice. So let's go ahead, step inside the car and show you guys it more in detail. So let's just adjust the seat there so I can get a better seating position. So this is what the interior looks like from the inside. As all Audis, it is very high quality. Fit and finish is exceptional. You know, panel gaps are so small and the attention to detail is just immense. Here you have a button cluster on the left side. Here you have the light controls, autos, and parking lights, and as a default on 0 on Norwegian cars. Here you have the sports steering wheel. You have buttons here for the onboard computer, and you have more here for the MMI. This car is also equipped with the, let's see if we can turn on the ignition down there. So here you have the color TFT display, and let's go ahead and turn down the volume there. You have the color TFT display there in the middle with analog gauges on the left side and on the right side. You can get this with a fully digital gauge cluster, but in this car that meant bundling a lot of packages, and that would be a $3,000 or $4,000 option if I'm not mistaken, so very, very pricey. And that's, you know, the thing with Audis, you can get everything you want, but it can get pricey. And well, if you can live with this, you know, the standard color display, it is very nice. The attention to details are very nice. It is a very attractive gauge cluster, and that digital display which you can adjust here with the buttons on the steering wheel, does give you a lot of information there. You have radio presets, and then you have, you know, a different board computer. I'm not quite sure how this works yet, but well, I'll do that in a later video when we get our A4. Here you have the MMI, you know, the infotainment system of Audi there on that screen, which is, you know, a widescreen. This is again the smaller of the screens. You can get a bigger screen here, but that would also be a real price hop. And then you have the controls down here. You have a writing pad on top of the MMI wheel, and then you have all the MMI navigation buttons down here. Again, I'll show that in a later video. This has also the automatic 2-zone climate control, which gives you this setup, very attractive, with these screens inside the temperature scroll wheel there, and then you have a digital screen in the center between them. And here you have a very nice plastic finish. It's like a textured plastic finish. And then you have Audi's newest selector, which is also a digital selector. Instead of the ones you have in Volvo where you have to double tap, here you have like a 2-step tapping. When you press the brake pedal and then the button, you'll feel it go 2 steps backwards. But, well, the car isn't on, so nothing's going to happen now. You have a volume button there, which you also can skip forwards and backwards by clicking this right and clicking this left. Here you have more of that. Oh, just gonna turn down the sound again. More of that beautiful aluminum trim. Overall, this interior is very nice. It's a really high quality interior, as you'd expect with Audi. In the roof, you have this nice texture, this fabric here in the roof, and well, nothing more to say about the roof. It's just a standard roof. And then you have here a frameless mirror. It's nice to see that Audi now have frameless mirrors. I think Volvo were the pioneers of frameless mirrors back in the day. And also, just to touch last touching details are you have, I think, is this a microphone for the hands-free? Well, might be, not quite sure, but you have a speaker there, it looks like, and this might be a speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system, and you also have a center speaker there. But those things we're going to go through in detail a little bit later. There, the last look at the Bang & Olufsen speaker grill down there on the front passenger side door. Just going to take a quick step in the back seat. Check out the back seat. You know, nothing too much. You can see the tinted windows here, more of that soft touch plastics. You have even soft touch plastics in the lower doors, which is really nice. You have these satin, you know, finishing bits here on the windows, which just gives it, you know, a very nice touching detail. And more of that beautiful leather. I have now moved the seat back a lot, so I don't have a lot of leg room, but this is not a small car. This has the tri-zone climate package, which gives you a single zone for the rear seat, and you also have heated rear seats in this car. So you can equip an Audi A4 with a lot of equipment, but just, you know, be cautious because it can get very pricey. This car, compared to our Audi A4, which is, you know, a bit more Spartan equipped, I think the price difference is like $7,000 or $8,000. So there you go, guys. That was an interior and exterior look at my colleague's brand new 2018 Audi A4 Avant Sport. And this car, you know, is now in our fleet of cars. I will feature it more, you know, towards the summer and the spring. This car will be running in Western Norway. I live in Eastern Norway, if you're new to the channel, but it will be a lot, you know, spend a lot of time in Western Norway, so I will be driving this car. I will be featuring this car more. So if there anything you want me to, you know, go through more in depth of this Audi A4, please drop me a comment down below. So if you like this video, if you want more Audi videos on the channel, please drop me a thumbs up down below. Even if you don't want more Audi videos, even if you are an avid Volvo fan, please just give me a thumbs up. It supports me a lot. So guys, if you like this video, I really do hope so. For more car content, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.